Welcome to our fifth attempt in the last 12 hours to get this podcast going, the Victoria's Podcast. Your host, myself, Jack, Joseph. It is 7:56 a.m. after trying to record for about hour and a half last night at about 8 o'clock because someone didn't tell me that there's, what did we assume it was, like motorbike driving lessons straight out the window. So there's some little learner dog in Western Sydney that doesn't know how to drive a bike and he was just revving it all night. So, but here we are. Joey, how are you?
Yeah, good mate. So
Tired. I'm tired. All the travel, but we're here. Getting the potties out. I guess where do we start? It's been a couple weeks between episodes. Full pre-season's done. How are you feeling?
body's feeling pretty good. It's actually a bit sore right now, but dropped a couple kilos. So I reckon I'm in like some pretty good shape. Probably the best I've been in I'd say 4 years. Pre-season's been hard, but feeling fit and ready to go.
Yeah, I reckon this is like the leanest I've seen you.
In a while.
Yeah, like unbelievable. And whatever you've lost, I think I put on. So, but I'll deal with that when I get there. 75 hard. I think last time we did it, we just all started. I failed. I forgot to read one night. That did me. Immediately went out and drank the next day. Tyrell, we're not sure. Well, we are sure he's failed, but he's not being honest, I don't think. And if he's got any problems with it, he can say it in my face. But we had a massive group chat. That started with like, how many people in it?
I think it was about 14.
And we're down to 2. My mate Joey, and shout out Little Reese the Jerky. How are you feeling? What day is it now, did we say? 48?
Yeah, 40 something. I think there's 23 days left today. So I'm keen for a cheapie.
You'd be keen. We actually sat down. What was that place called yesterday? Where I got that
Franco's.
Bro, Portuguese?
Yeah, Portuguese.
Portuguese kicker. He's just sitting there watching me eat it. And if that was me in that position, I would have attacked someone. But the man's calm. He's in a meditative state of losing weight. So he just watched me eat this beautiful meal and did him a bad night and just went and munched on some plums from Coles. But yeah, so full pre-season's under your belt, just about. I don't want to say too much, but mentally, sort of where are you at with footy right now?
Feeling good, like I'm in a good headspace with some of the stuff that's going on, which I'm probably not going to say, but it's just is what it is. Just keep pushing, another opportunity will come, or whatever.
Yeah, this is, I guess we've spoken about it behind the scenes, you and I personally over it. Sometimes the business side of rugby league shows so much and for so long, but as long as you can sort of just stay focused on why you want to do it and what you're doing it for, then you're locked in. Anything else, footy-wise?
Footy.
Just cruising. How's the barber life?
No, it's been good. Started working at 09 Barbershop in the Kemba.
Shout out.
No, it's been good. The boys are good. They're chill. And it's just been like mad work environment. Yeah, it's pretty chill. Just chill vibes, good music.
Do you think like...
Nice fades.
Well, I can confirm there's nice fades. Do you think... Was that sort of like, because I know like, you've always been sort of doing us boys' hair and stuff like that for a bit of money. Do you think that sort of like relieved a bit of pressure, knowing you've got like a barbershop you can go to now, like there's going to be customers and things like that, rather than like having to come back to Canberra every other weekend?
Yeah, well, when I first got here, like I couldn't find a job, and then I seen that they needed a barber, so just hit them up. But yeah, no, it is like, it's just chill with the training hours.
Yeah.
If I need to leave early, they let me leave early. But it's just good to work around footy.
Yeah, 100%. That's like the big thing, like footy's everything, but you've got to survive too. There's rent to be paid, bills to be paid, so you know, that's the extra side thing. What's been happening in my life, mate? I've been in a small town called Louth. That is a population of 30 people. I think the 2016 census said. Before that, I was on a property called Thurlow, doing goat mustering for a week. So, I mean, if you don't know what goat mustering is, you just put all the goats together and you move them to a certain location. The reason we were doing it was because they had to be sold. So I think in the week that we did it, we got 2,000. And Dad said that once they'd finished after 2 weeks, they had 10,000. So it was hot. It was about 45 degrees. And I was saying to Joey last night, on the day that we were drafting them, which means you just sort of running them through a pen to sort them out into like billy goats, nannies, kids. It was about, I reckon, 43 degrees. And about midday, we all just sat under this tree and just had a nap for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, because it was just ridiculous. You're wearing jeans, you're wearing a long shirt, like, because you don't want to get killed by the sun or kick the table. But probably my favourite, my highlight is, so when we're mustering, there's so many, and goats are actually pretty stupid, but they're smart when it comes to not getting mustered. We get a plane, so this bloke's in a plane, and he's sort of like spotting them for you, and he'll like honestly fly just above your head to like swoop down on them. I wish I had it on video, it's crazy. Anyway, one goat was sort of pulled a run on us, and I'm chasing it down. It's gone under this bush, and I've dived in at it. Like, blood's pissing out of me. I didn't even get it. Anyway, I followed it, and it was a massive billy goat, big horns on it and everything. Anyway, the pilot's over the two-way, like getting up, he's saying like, you can't let it go, you can't let it go. So in my like genius mind, I ride up right next to it, just grab it by the horn, and it reefs back and just pulls me straight off the bike. So my body's like twisted. We're both on the ground fighting each other. He's like now ramming me because he's got the advantage. So he's just like... But I got him. Got him back to the pen, so that was probably my highlight. That was my hard-earned money for the day. And then after all that, I've been in Louth just working on the roads, sitting in the roller, doing a bit of God's work, fixing the dirt roads. And then here I am, drove, I think it's just under 1,000 kilometres to Sydney.
Yeah,
It'd probably be a bit more the way I went, because I went to like Goulburn first, and then down. Whereas like from out there, it's faster to go to the Blue Mountains. I think, yeah, want to have a stroke, nice. But yeah, so that's been all for me really. We've been here a day now. I've been here for a day. We got podcast done yesterday, photo shoot done yesterday, which is unreal. I think it's good to say, like, shout out to the people that help us behind the scenes, knowing that like we're, I guess, up and coming, and you know, they might discount the prices or something, or do it out of, you know, the goodwill of their heart, and we don't take it for advantage. We're extremely appreciative of it all. But yeah, so we had a photographer yesterday help us out. And
shout out, bro.
Yeah, shout him out, bro. I stalked his photography page. Unreal, man. Unreal photos. He's good at what he does. But yeah, so that, like, we feel like that elevates us that little bit more, rather than us using our phones.
Yeah, 100% more professional.
Yeah, exactly. And I think, I mean, you can probably speak to it more. Like, I guess, like, one of those photo shoots can turn into like hours worth of like reels, different posts.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you need to get as much content as you can to put it across all platforms and promote your stuff. And then, yeah, the photo shoot obviously helps. All the photos. How many photos would you have taken? I downloaded like 300 and something onto my phone.
Yeah.
That's like heaps of content, all the videos, make heaps of different reels to hopefully get some good reach on Insta and TikTok and that to promote like our up and upcoming job that's next.
Yeah, so,
New design in there, mate.
yeah, I like it. And you know, like, it's one of those things, like when you're doing this, and I guess in amongst a lot of things, like you always like what you're about to do, but then like we look back on the stuff we have done and we're like, that could have been better here, that could have been better. So like, in the moment, you love it, and sometimes you might love it for 10 years, but it's always good to, like, we look back and think, oh, you know, could have tweaked this, could have tweaked that, could have done that differently leading up to it. Also want to say thank you everyone for the patience around us getting the clothing out. It's just one of those things with the way that we do it that, you know, it might take a little bit extra time, but we get it there as quickly as possible. Express delivery, you know.
We've done the express on orders, got there the next day.
Yeah.
So that was good, but yeah, obviously the shipping times are not as fast, but it just comes with starting a business. You've got to start somewhere and just build it up.
Yeah.
So we'll eventually get to that point where we're shipping out the orders the next day or whatever.
Yeah, no, it's but yeah, like, and there's so many people that have stuck around and followed us through to a whole new year now, which we're super appreciative of, constantly letting us know how they feel about the drops, whether it's good or bad, in between, so it's good. Morning, Hodger. But yeah, shout out Hodger.
Potty yesterday.
Oh yeah, yesterday we were lucky enough to be sort of let into the Tigers facility, or not sort of, we didn't break in, and sat down with two of the boys that Joey's been playing with, part of the flag squad. Both had really contrasting stories, but I think they're actually sitting down and saying, like, side by side. They're sitting on the same lounge, they're sitting in the same facility, same team, but the story behind their journeys was, I'd say they were pretty different. And they're different people, so it's always good to sort of see, like, you know, in a footy squad you have 30 people once it's all said and done, and that's 30 different stories, but they're all, you know, they're all taking the same field, all putting on the same jersey. So I think it's good to highlight, I guess, that part of footy, I suppose.
Yeah, just the different journeys that they had to share was pretty mad. Obviously, Bucker and Hodger, two different backgrounds, you know, come from probably like a really different lifestyle. Where the boys spoke well, like for their first podcast.
100%.
Professional. And yeah, had a pretty good chat. I'll probably be out maybe before this. I don't know which one will drop first, but
Yeah,
go run it up when it comes out anyways.
100%. And get around the boys too. We'll probably attach their socials to it or anything. Unreal people. They, you know, Hodjo lives with Delhi. They've been nice enough to let me stay at their place. So, comfortable lounge, most comfortable lounge in Western Sydney, I think. But yeah, that was pretty fun, and it was a cool experience. It's, I guess, different background behind it all, and I think it sort of highlights, you know, that part of the journey for all you boys.
Yeah.
And then today we're heading to the barbershop. To, I'll let you say it. Sure.
Nah, just heading to the shop at 9. Gonna do a podcast with one of the boys there, Finel, my boss. He started that business. He's got a couple famous people on that, so I think we'll have a pretty cool story to share. Moved over from NZ and that.
Mm-hmm.
So it should be a pretty good chat as well.
Yeah, and I think it's cool because it'd be sort of one of our first ones where it's not sports related as such. Like, it's, you know, I think he's had a background in sports, and I imagine from, you know, I'd say 90% of people's sports plays an impact in their life, but we're going with the approach of sort of sharing the life story, I guess, of the business, of himself, and whatever he wants to share with us. So it's not going to be a highlight on sports. We'll probably start there, probably have it in between, but, you know, our goal is to sort of share a cool story for a dude that's, you know, running his own business, trying to put himself out there, trying to support other people in the community. So that's our sort of goal with that. And then I head off. I'm straight back to Canberra. I've got the races this weekend, but I'm going to gamble responsibly. And there'll be some people watching this that would completely doubt that statement, but I will be. I'm saving for a car, so these are all dogs. But yeah, and then I'm back to work, so I've got like a quick little 5-day turnaround. You've got some footy business to deal to that hopefully by the time I'm recording the next one we can talk about. But yeah, I think that's, in the sense of it, just a nice little short update. There's nothing else on your mind?
Just a new job obviously is on the way. Some posting that will probably come out a little bit soon. I know we want to have a big year, like we've said before. There's a couple of events and type of things that we want to do with some rappers and that. Some collabs. But it's just going to take time. Got heaps of stuff in my mind.
Yeah.
Well, I've written down like mad ideas, but I've just got to keep on building up the brand.
Yeah, and we always appreciate, I guess, we're always putting stuff out saying we're doing this, we're doing that. Please bounce it back to us, say like, oh, you know, as a supporter, I'd like to see this, or, you know, guys, like I always like when this brand does that, can you guys maybe release something like that, or, you know, like, we've said it so many times before, but we want as much as the people behind the camera play an impact on us as we're doing for them, so, you know, if there's any ideas that you have, if there's any, just anything, if you just want to talk to us, please reach out. Joey monitors all the messages. If I think it's interesting enough, I might read it too. But yeah, we're pretty good with all that, so please just let us know anything on your mind. And also critique us if you need to. If you feel something's not at the standard you wanted it, or you know, didn't get to you quick enough and you feel a certain way about it, get over it. But yeah, like we said, it's, you know, it's a two-way street. What comes with the good, there has to be bad, so please let us know. And yeah, if you see me out, don't say anything, but I think that's everything, eh?
One last thing, shout out to Markley Barber.
Yes. On the Queanbeyan Rodeo, the man's going to be wearing our logo down his sleeves.
Yeah, got a big Victorious there, Tackle Jaws on the other side.
Yeah.
While we couldn't get the logo there and that because he wears a vest when he's riding in it. So yeah.
On the Bulls, I actually, funnily enough, saw someone post on Facebook that they were looking for some assistance at the Queanbeyan Rodeo, and they're coming from Dubbo, so it's all happening. It's a the radio world, baby. So once again, shout out those people that, I guess, like Mikey reached out and said, like, you know, free of charge, I love your brand, I'll happily do it. So you know, shout out those people that have been there and supported us with that. Jacinta, she was happy to do a post for us. A couple other people.
Fresh Money.
Yeah.
Shout out on his Insta and that. He just
shout out Joe in the shower, if you can hear it.
He just got an injury, so can't really do much content.
Bless you, Hodjo.
Wearing all the clothes and that, but still chucked a post up. Seems like a good lad, message him a little bit, so hopefully he has a speedy recovery as well.
Yeah, 100%. And if there's anyone else that we sort of missed just off the top of our head, shout them out. This is it. We love everyone in our corner. We're in your corner, so that everything.
Subscribe to my channel.
Yes, the man's got outreach on Instagram, so.
Subscribe on my YouTube channel, Joseph Delio 3. Gonna document the journey of my footy a little bit more. But yeah, gonna put some training vlogs in that. Just daily vlogs. You see what happened with my footy and that, so go subscribe.
Bang bang. And real quickly before I go, Cheers Cobber is still around, but I'm not. So it will be coming back. I'm just very particular about how I like things done. I'm particular about the equipment and things like that. It takes time to get it, takes money to get it. So please bear with me if you watch both of them. It will be there. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you guys can go and watch all the other podcasts that we've spoken about. Go back and watch previous content. Like, subscribe, comment, hate, that's us. Thank you.
Real.
One more clap.